Hi, Kayleen. All right, I'm ready to give you a go at this. We're gonna start standing and I'm gonna use a chair. So if you wanna go ahead and grab a chair for now, we're gonna start and do some standing stretches and leg work, and then we'll go down to the ground for the rest of the workout, all right? All right, so I'm just gonna start stretching. This is what I call a counter stretch. Let your shoulders relax, let your chest relax, let your belly relax. Push your tush back as far as you can and lengthen through the crown of your head. You can let that head hang down. If you have any pain in your shoulders or neck, you need to modify how far you go so that you don't have that pain. Now I'm just gonna have you shift your bottom from side to side. Keep your legs straightish, just not locked out. Now bend one knee and one leg is straight, and then bend the other knee, and you'll feel those hamstrings start to stretch out. You're gonna feel your arms and your sides, your back starts to stretch out a little bit. Now go ahead and turn your head towards your straight leg, and then turn your head towards the other straight leg. So go side to side, side to side, side to side. Good, now tuck the tailbone. So tuck that tailbone and push it back. Good, shift it side to side. Exhale, tuck that tailbone, scoop the belly button in. Inhale, lengthen. Push the tailbone back. Exhale, tuck that tailbone. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck that tailbone. And inhale, lengthen. And then tuck the tailbone, roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, and walk in towards your chair. Now I'm gonna have you stay facing your chair here like this, but just so you can see me, I'm gonna turn sideways, and we're gonna work the legs a little bit. So try not to put a lot of weight on your chair, but weight is in the full foot, and you're gonna drop down into a plie position. You wanna make sure that your knees are right over your heels in this plie position. As you come up, you're gonna exhale, squeeze the glutes. Remember we talked about anchoring those pelvic floor muscles? Anchor those pelvic floor muscles, squeeze the glutes, and resist the inner thighs. So we're gonna take it down, exhale, up. Only go as far as you can that you don't have any sharp pain, but you do wanna feel those legs working. So inhale down, exhale up. I'm just gonna take my arm out to the side. We'll call this a plie, like we're ballerinas. Exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. How about we go down, pulse 3, 2, 1, exhale up. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1, exhale up. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1, exhale up. Again, 3, 2, 1, exhale up. And then just find where it doesn't hurt your knees and just pulse it. Squeeze the glutes and the inner thighs and those pelvic floor muscles every time you push up through those heels. So the heels are leading all of these exercises. And then squeeze everything in that pelvis area. Here's 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Step it in. Very good. Now you're still facing your chair. I'm going to have you go ahead and let go of your chair, and you're going to squat. You're going to push your tush back. Keep your knees hip distance apart. If you want to put a pillow between them so they don't come together, you may do that. Exhale, drive through the heels, stand. So we're doing squats now. Let's go ahead and get the upper body into it. Inhale back, belly button is in, tailbone pushes back, and then drive through the heels, squeeze up. Once again, only go as far as you can, that it does not bother your knees or cause any sort of sharp pain. Good. So here's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and now watch. We're gonna bend the knees, touch the toes, and then squat a little bit, and then straighten the legs, and then stand up. So touch the toes, bend the knees, straighten the knees, or don't straighten them completely, but toe touch, squat, and lift, and stand. Toe touch, squat. If you can't reach your toes, touch your shins. Good. Here, that's your option. Here, here, and stand, and here, and here, and here. Finish off with just squats for 8. Push your tush back, hold your belly button in. Relax your neck and jaw. So consciously, everything you're doing, Kayleen, relax that upper body. Relax that neck and shoulders. Relax that jaw. Good. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now, if you have a little bit extra in you, just pulse it out here. If not, so don't let it hurt your knees. Keep your weight in your heels. Just go where you feel right above these knees here, really working. 8, 7, 6. Otherwise, you're taking a break if you need a break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Now, kick your bottom. Good, just kick your bottom. Stretching out the front of those legs. Hopefully, you're feeling like you're getting a little bit warmed up now. That is what we're going for. Now, while we're still standing, I'm going to have us do some arm work. So just bring your arms out to the side, and you're just going to be straight here right now. Just like this. Roll those shoulders down and back. Now, fingers are going to be spread wide like jazz hands, and you're just going to push down. Resist. Push down. Push down. Push down. So exhale. 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 Now speed it up. Here we go. Inhale. Alternate. Inhale on one, exhale on the other. Here's 8 and 7. Breathe. 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold. Now you can drop. Relax if it's too much on your neck. So once again, if you're feeling your neck too much, I want you to take a break. Otherwise, we're going to turn those palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to take those thumbs back towards the wall behind us. We're going to go squeeze the back and release. So squeeze the shoulder blades back and together. Squeeze them 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 back and together. Good. 4. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades, but keep your shoulders low. Don't tighten your jaw. Don't tense up. Just squeeze the shoulder blades back and together. Here we go. Pulse it. 15, little squeeze. 14, relax your jaw. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now give yourself a break if you need it. If you're starting to feel your neck a lot, you need a break. All right? Here we go. We're going to go here and out, and here and out, and here and out, and here and out. Good. 7, anchor that core. 6, here's 5, and 4, 3, 2, relax your neck and jaw. 1, pulse it. If it's too much, you can come down here on your neck. Just come down here. Get into those arms. I like to keep my shoulders into it, so if it's not too much on your neck, go ahead and keep those shoulders into it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Take your break if you need to. Shake it out. Otherwise, you're still up here. Here we go. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. And squeeze. So you're using those chest muscles. Squeeze together. Bring your pinkies towards each other, and then your thumbs towards each other. Pinkies towards each other, thumbs towards each other. Pinkies and thumbs. Pinkies and thumbs. Pinkies and thumbs. Pinkies and thumbs. Let's hold it in. Pinkies, right here, lift. Can you touch your arms? Lift. Actually, get them so close, but don't let them touch. Good. Here's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms down. Now shake it out as you need to. Roll your shoulders down and back. You're going to bend your knees slightly and take those hands right here, right at the top of your hip. So right at the top of your pelvis here, they're going to start. And you're just going to push back and touch. Push back. Chest is open. Shoulders are rolled down and back. Don't let them roll forward. Roll them down and back. Anchor through the core. Press back. Good. Press back. Press back. Press back. Here's 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3. Lift up, 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 up. Chest stays open. Anchor the core. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do one more set for good measure. Press in. Exhale. Inhale. Anchor that core. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Relax that neck and shoulder. Good. Here's 4 and 3. Exhale. Squeeze those triceps. And 1. You got it. Pulse it back. Here's 15, 14. Just Tighten your arm as much as you can. Squeeze those triceps and just lift up. Keep the chest rolled open here. Don't let those shoulders roll forward. And shoulders are down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Great standing work. Let's go down to the ground now. So I'm going to take us down to the ground. Move my chair out of the way. Awesome. Okay, so lying right here. Very good. Now let's just play with that pelvis just a little bit and play with our breath just a little bit. So we're going to inhale. Let those ribs expand. Exhale. Let it all come back in. Inhale, let those ribs expand. If you want to place your hands, one on your stomach, one on your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So you can let those belly and that ribs expand on your inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now, if your neck is like this by chance, I want you to take a little towel or a pillow or something and put it underneath your head so that you're not here, but that you're neutral through your neck. Now we're going to play through that lower back a little bit, through that pelvis area, and we're going to inhale, push the tailbone just slightly back. Don't let the upper body move, but just push this tailbone slightly back into the mat, and then exhale and tuck it. Feel that waistline push back into the mat, and pull that. Feel that belly button pull in. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale back to neutral. Now, let's get those arms just mobility-wise working a little bit here. So we're going to inhale, take the arms in an angel arms, like you're making a snow angel, and exhale. Inhale up. Keep your back down, and exhale. Inhale. If you're any sharp pain, you want to modify, so you may lift it up higher. If you're fine being on the ground, that's great too. Inhale and exhale. Now, thumbs up towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale, one arm up by the ear. Exhale and switch. Pelvis is neutral. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale here. Good. Exhale here. Try to keep those elbows nice and long. And you're moving from the shoulders. So we're just welcoming those shoulders to get lots of range of motion in here. Inhale here and exhale here. Good. Keeping that back neutral. Don't let it pop up like this. My back is popped up now. We want to keep it here, just neutral. Tailbone is not tucked though. Inhale and exhale. Awesome job. Okay, we're going to go into a little bit of core work now. So lifting one leg up. Inhale here. And then exhale, lift the other leg up. Now, we talked about anchoring those pelvic floor muscles. We want to make sure that we anchor the pelvic floor muscles because that'll tighten those deepest core muscles called the transverse abdominis. And then we want to make sure that we keep our back on the ground as opposed to letting it pop up off the ground. So if our knees get too far out this way, then it's going to pop up on the ground. Now we want to challenge ourselves, get those knees as far as we can out without letting the back pop up, anchoring the core, really using that core. Now for an added challenge, if you want to, go ahead and lift that head. You can support the head and push your head back into your hands. And we're going to be here. Now if this bothers your neck at any time, just drop down. We're going to come up and we're going to hold for about 20 seconds. Anchor that core. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. As you get stronger, you can let those legs go out more. You can even let them go straight. But you need to modify so that that back stays on the ground. Very good. Hang in there. 2 more big breaths. 1 more big breath. You did it. Yay, hug those knees in. Awesome job. Little circles right here. Little circles right here. Little circles the other way. Now place those feet on the ground, take your hands behind your head, support your head, and you're gonna look straight up towards the ceiling, and you're gonna use your core muscles to exhale and lift. You're not gonna look forward, you're gonna look straight up. You're gonna push your head back into your hands. So it's not about how high you come, it's that you're using your core muscles. Okay, so you're gonna exhale, lift up, inhale down. Tailbone stays neutral. Chest lifts just a little bit. Exhale up, 10. Exhale up, 9. Exhale up, 8. If it's bothering your neck at any time, consciously relax your head back into your hands more. That's 6. And maybe don't lift as high, but I am feeling my core right in through here. And hopefully you are. 5. Exhale up. Here's 4. Exhale up. Here's 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Head down, hands down by your side. Lift those actually you're gonna be right here, and I'm gonna have you exhale, lift one leg, exhale, lift the other leg. Now, your option is to inhale down, exhale up, and you can hold your legs if you want to. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. If that's too hard, just hold again for another round. An added challenge would be to lift the head up like this. So we're gonna go inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, or just hold and anchor that core and breathe. So continue inhale and exhale. Whether you're holding or you're moving, you're inhaling and you're exhaling. So hold, if your back is popping up off the ground, go back to your hold, okay? If your neck is bothering you, you want your head down, good. Or you want to support your head, good. And keep that breathing going. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Scoop that belly button in, anchor those pelvic floor muscles. Here's 2 more counts and 1 more count. Hug those knees in. Roll that lower back and roll the other way. Good. Now we're going to turn over onto the side. You can always repeat those exercises too if you want to. I'm going to have us lying all the way down on our side. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is going to be straight. Your head and your hips and your bottom ankle, your top ankle here is going to be in a line. I want you to take that top foot and turn it just slightly pigeon-toed. Take that top hand, place it on the ground in front of you. You're going to lift and you're going to lower. You're going to lift and you're going to lower. You're only going to go as high as you can so that that top foot stays slightly pigeon-toed. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Pulse it up. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Here's 3. If it gets to be too much at any time, take a break and check, and then just a few second break will give you what you need to get back going again. And 3 and 2 and 1 and lower. Lift up. We're going to do little circles forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, take that break if you need it. Here's 4, 3, 2. Little circles back. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Pull those knees in front of you. So you've got a 90-degree angle here in front of your hips and a 90-degree angle behind your knees. Now you're going to lift up and lower. Lift up. Now we want to make sure that this top hip doesn't rock backwards. Keep the knee right over the knee and the ankle right over the ankle. Exhale up, inhale down as you lift. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. How do you make this harder? You come up right here. This is how you make this harder. If that's too hard, you can always come here too. But I prefer down or all the way up. Make sure that if you're up, you're not dropping in that shoulder here, that you're pushing up. Now watch, let's do a figure eight. We're gonna go figure eight, heel to heel, knee to knee, 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 heel to heel, and knee to knee, heel to heel. Hold it right here. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. If it bothers your neck and you're up, look over that bottom shoulder. 2 and 1. Awesome. Give it a nice little massage right there. And we'll flip over to the other side. So, here we go. Next side. So you can be up or you can be all the way down. Like I said before, I'm going to start all the way down since I did on the other side. Straight line from the head to the hip to that top foot, and that top foot is slightly pigeon-toed. And you're going to lift and you're going to lower. You're only going to lift as high as you can to where you feel it's kind of at the top of the move where that foot doesn't come out of its pigeon-toe position. Good. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Awesome. Anchor that core at all times. Anchor those pelvic floor muscles. Try to relax that upper body. No need to tense that. Good. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pulse it up. Here's 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I made a mistake. Pulse it up. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Here's 3, 2, 1, and lower. Here's 3, 2, 1, and lower. Here's 3, 2, 1, and lower. Hold it up. Little circles forward. 2, 3. If you need a break at any time, go ahead and take that break for a few seconds and then join back in. If you feel like your form is moving around and you're compensating to get the job done, you need to take a break. Alrighty? No shame in that. Here we go, other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, beautiful. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse her up. Here's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Finishing strong. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Knees come to the front here. So stack your knees, stack your ankles. 90-degree angle here in front of the pelvis. 90 degrees behind the knees. Keep that top hand on the mat. You can stay down here if you want to, or you can come up, like I said. Since I came up for this on the last exercise, I'll come up. Remember, in this up position, we're staying long through that shoulder, not letting it collapse. And to protect that neck, you can look over that bottom leg. Keep that top hip right on top of that bottom hip, and we're gonna lift and lower. In other words, we're not rocking back this way. Keep those hips stacked, and you're gonna feel this right in here. Working on lots of different angles on the hips right now, which is so good for just function in our body. Let's do 4 more here. 3, and then we'll go into our figure 8. 2 and 1. Let's go figure 8. Right here, you're gonna go knee and heel. Knee and heel. So knee to knee, heel to heel. 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 3 more. 3, heel to heel. Anchor that core. Relax that neck. Knee and heel. Knee and heel. Knee and heel. Bring it up. Pulse. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Down. Give it a nice little rub out. Very, 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 very good. Now go ahead and just turn over onto your back, and we're going to finish off with our glute work and then some stretching. So, hands down by your sides. Feet are going to be hip distance apart, and knees will be in line with those feet too. So don't let the knees come in. We're going to stay right here. We're going to peel off right here and lift up to the top right here. Now, I want you to drive through your heels and squeeze your glutes, okay? Now, for our glute work, we're going to go halfway down, exhale. So we'll call it a hover exhale, squeeze. So inhale, down, drive through the heels, squeeze. Now, really squeeze the glutes. Try not to arch the back. So if you can't see your knees, when you go up, you might be going too far. Just make sure that you're squeezing the glutes as hard as you can, but not arching the back. Driving through the heels. Here we go. Here's 8 and 7. Here's 6 and 5. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it right here. Pulse it up. 12, 11, squeeze. 10, breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scoop your belly button and roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Awesome job. Let those knees rock from side to side. Hug them into your chest, whatever feels good to you right now. So hugging them into your chest would look like this. Very nice. And we're going to do one more of those, just like that. Now, if you want to change your feet position, you can turn your feet just slightly pigeon toes and keep your knees closer together. So squeeze your knees together. So we'll do this set here. You can, or else you can keep your feet straight just like you did last time. So it's completely up to you. We're going to peel up and hold at the top. Squeeze your glutes. Now, if your feet are straight forward, your knees are going to be hip distance apart. If your feet are pigeon-toed in this position, I want you to squeeze them together. Squeeze the glutes. Anchor those pelvic floor muscles. Don't let that back arch. Relax your neck and jaw. We're going to go halfway down. Exhale, squeeze. 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 Here's 6. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it to the top. Pulse. 12, 11, 10, 9. Squeeze, squeeze. Beautiful. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scoop your belly button and roll all the way down. Let's take those knees, if they're not, those feet and knees hip distance apart, and we're going to peel up off that mat one more time. And now I'm going to have you step your feet just a little bit closer and try coming up to the ball of your foot. Now, we're not going to do raises and lowers here with the glutes. We're just going to drop one heel and lift, drop the other heel. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So the hips stay here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you want, you can drop both heels. 7, breathe. 6, here's 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome work. Scoop your belly button down and roll down, hugging those knees in. Give them a little love. And we are done with the workout portion of our workout. We're just going to stretch a little bit. So, hopefully you are doing well. I'm trusting that you are. Go ahead and drop those feet to the ground. Take those arms out, palms down if you're comfortable. And we're just going to pull those heels wide on the mat. So my feet are mat distance apart, so wider than my hips. And I'm going to rock to the right. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my arms and look over to the left. And then stack my left knee on top of my right or even further past it. So I'm going to feel a stretch in my low back and all down this left side here. And relax that belly and breathe. Nice little twisting. The more you can relax and breathe, the better you'll get into that body and stretch. Let's come back up into the center. Arms out to the sides again. Take the feet hip distance apart, or a little bit wider than hip distance apart, and drop those knees. Look over your right shoulder and take those arms over to the right And then stack that right knee on top of the left, maybe even go a little bit past it. I like to go a little bit past it. Get a nice middle and lower back stretch in the and into the obliques there. The more you can relax and breathe and let that belly go in and out as you stretch, the better the stretches you're going to get. And then come back to the center. And we're going to reach that right leg up. Now, if you have a strap or a towel belt, or I mean not a towel belt, a robe belt or anything, you can use that here. I'm going to have one leg bent and one leg straight. And I'm going to bend and I'm going to extend. I'm going to play with that stretch. If you feel like you can do more, straighten that bottom leg out right here. So bend and extend right here. Just kind of play with it. And then let's hold it. So we may be out here, and that's okay. That's totally okay. You have pretty good flexibility though, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're at least 90 degrees here straight up. And let's circle that ankle. And let's go the other way. Open the leg to the outside. So if you have a strap, it's great because you can hold on to that leg and you can open that leg to the outside. And breathe and relax. Try to keep this hip down. Don't let your body rock with it. And then we're going to bring it all the way across here with a straight leg, but try to keep that right hip down as your right leg comes across your body. So you're going to reach diagonally to the left with your right leg, but pull that right hip down towards the ground. You're going to feel that stretch all along the outside of your leg here. It's a great stretch for the outside hip and the hip flexors, TFL, gluteus medius. And then both hands down and let that knee come all the way across and rotate those hips. And just play with this. I'd like you to keep the shoulders down and let that right hip rotate as far as you can. My right leg is all the way on the ground here, if you can't see. And I'm breathing and relaxing. Awesome. Hopefully you're feeling relaxed and rejuvenated from getting some movement in all directions. We're going to come back to the center here. Hug those knees in again. Then place those legs down and we're going to move on to the other side. So left leg is up, right leg is down. I'm going to grab behind my leg. I have a little bit more to give, so I'm going to drop that right leg down, and then I'm going to bend and extend this leg and just kind of play with it. You never want to have sharp pain when you're stretching, but you do want to go to the place that you've got slight discomfort that you can breathe and relax into. If you aren't able to breathe and relax into it, then you've gone just a little bit too far. Let's hold it up and circle that ankle. Other way. Beautiful. If you want on both sides, you're welcome to walk your hands up and give a stretch here. I don't think I did it on the other side, but you're certainly welcome to. We're going to drop that leg out to the side now. Hips are square towards the ceiling, and I like to use this hand on the same side as my leg that's out to support my leg. If you've got a strap, great way to do it is just hold it in that same hand and support your leg with the strap. Very good. And then keeping that left hip down, you're going to take that left leg across diagonally to the right. We're not rolling, we're keeping it down. You may even want to pull down on it a little bit. Gives you a real nice stretch through the outside of that hip there. Into the hamstrings on the outside a little bit, the lateral hamstrings, and to the outside of the glutes. Relax your upper body. If you've got a strap, you can hold it over here in that right hand. Relax and breathe. And then drop that knee bent all the way down and let that left hip come up and stack over the right hip. Keep the shoulders flat on the mat and give a nice little stretch here through the back. I really feel like I need this. I feel like I need to be wrung out through the middle of my body. So that's what we're kind of doing. It's kind of like wringing out a sponge. We're doing that with our body here. It's a great way to kind of get those toxins unstuck so that you can flush them out of your system. Make sure you drink lots of water. That's helpful. Coming back into the center, we're going to cross that left leg over the right, just like this. Taking the arms out to the side. We're going to rock towards the bottom leg here. So rock those legs down towards the bottom leg and open up that top knee. So it's like you're pushing it away, and look over your left shoulder. So left knee is up towards the ceiling, looking over the left shoulder. Right leg is bent and lying on the ground. Should you not like this, you can also just do this, coming in, gently pushing out on the knee here and pulling in on the foot. These are both great options for stretches. So I'm going to have you go ahead and meet me up here, and we're going to do a little bit of this where we kind of roll that tailbone up and pull the knee in and out. You may, if you've got a strap on your foot, that's a great way to help yourself do that. And release. And roll it in. And release. Go ahead, switch sides. Right here, I'm going to rock towards my bottom leg, which is my left. My right knee's up towards the ceiling. I'm opening it up towards the ceiling, opening it up instead of pulling it towards my chest. And I'm going to look over my right shoulder. Like I said, the other option is to come here, stay there if you want to, and come in and stretch it here. I really like that first stretch I gave you. But if you want, you can come here. Now we're all going to come here and just gently roll that tailbone up off the ceiling, off the ground. And get a nice stretch. You'll feel this a little bit more into your glutes and your lower back as you pull your tailbone off the ground just a little bit. Awesome. Unstack those knees. Lift your feet up towards the ceiling. Grab your shins, your ankles, whatever you can reach, the bottom of your feet. And let's just do a little happy baby here. You can rock side to side. Eat your feet if you want to. I'm not able to, but so just very nice. Let's take it to a long stretch here. Point and flex the feet, circle the feet, maybe do the same with the wrists. And we're going to turn over onto our belly. Push up onto your elbows here and just let that low back stretch, that core stretch, rolling your shoulders down and back. And if you're comfortable, you can lift up a little bit, but keep the shoulders low. Don't let them slunch. So just like this, anchoring that core, squeezing the glutes. And let's go all the way down. We're going to bring our hands right here by our chest. Pull your hips back over your heels into a child's pose. Really reach those fingertips as long as you can. And an added challenge here is to drop the elbows down and pull the hips back. Get you a little bit more stretch in those shoulders and arms and lats, armpits, kind of under those armpits there. We're going to come up to all fours right here just like this. And we're going to take your hand that's closest towards me, right here. Actually, let's do the other side. Take the hand that's farthest from the video and slide it between your arm and your leg. You want to rest down. You can put a pillow there if you can't reach the ground, because I want you to rest on something. And you want to twist as much as you can through those hips and rest down on that head and that shoulder. An added challenge here is to take that arm and just move it
or even stack it behind your back. Feels so good, doesn't it? And then place that front hand down again and slide that arm out. Now we're gonna do the other side. So we're gonna take the hand that's closest to me or towards your video and slide it through going the other way. Try to get your shoulder, back of the shoulder and your head on the ground. If you're not able to reach, please put a pillow under you. And if you want, you can stack that arm up. And move it in a snow angel position. We want to wring out that core as much as we can. Place that hand back down up by your face and lift up. Let's go with a little cat-cow, rounding through the spine, tucking the tailbone, and then inhale, lengthen that tailbone, lengthen that spine. And then shift the hips from side to side. So head towards your left hip, head towards your right hip, and just kind of shift from side to side. Now we're gonna have a seat. I'm just gonna do a couple of other stretches here. I'm gonna have you take your right leg out, and you're gonna take that right hand and place it right here, right between your left foot and your right thigh. Take that left arm and look up at the ceiling and reach towards the ceiling. Now you should feel a stretch. If that's too much, you can come on your thigh here, but you should feel a stretch. If you can take it over further and keep looking at the ceiling, don't let your body turn, you're right here. And breathe and relax. The more you can relax your stomach on this, the better. And then let's turn and face that leg and do what we can here. Really great stretch for the outside lower back, the hamstrings, and the hips. Walking your hands back up to the center, you're gonna switch your legs. So bring your right foot in, left leg out straight, take that left arm, place it here either on the left thigh or between the foot and the thigh. Reach the right arm up as you look at the ceiling, so you're gonna feel the stretch all the way from this hip here up your body and even into the lower back a little bit. And if you have more to give, go ahead and give it, looking up towards the ceiling. Try not to let your body turn here yet. We're still gazing up towards the ceiling, opening up towards the ceiling and breathing. Let your belly relax and breathe. And then we're gonna turn and face that leg. Bring that leg back to the center. And we're just gonna reach forward here, letting that head drop down, stretching through the hips, stretching through the back, through the neck, and then roll up. Take your hands, either place them on the ground behind you, open up that chest, or you can clasp your hands and open up that chest. Just slightly lift that chin. Breathe, pull the shoulders down and away from the ears as you open up that chest, and you can even move a little bit side to side as you do that if you have that in you. If you're on the ground, you can do this. We're opening up that chest though. Very good. Taking the hands behind the head, opening up, maybe a little rotation here. Just stretching it out. Very good. Let's drop that head to the right. Roll it over to the left. Just kind of play with it a little bit. Really reach those hands down towards the ground and pull those shoulders away from your ears. And then side to side. Just rolling that neck just side to side, not all the way around to the back. Hold it longer if you want to. We're gonna inhale. Big stretch, exhale. Big inhale. Last exhale. Yay, we got through it.